Okay, I am about to start on the transmission fluid and filter replacement. You will see that I have the plug out there that goes on the torque converter. At the moment we cannot see the drain plug for the torque converter. And as I'm saying that, I think I can. Oh, no I can't, I'm lying. Anyway, so on that torque converter there is a plug, and I have to turn the engine to get to that plug. But first we need to drain the pan. That is done here, and that is a 6mm. And then we have the, I don't know what you call them, star. Then that's not star, but you know, those things. And there is an E10, I believe. Yeah, that's an E10. Then the 6mm. And then this, the most important stuff, penetrating oil. These have a habit of breaking, so I will be soaking them prior to removing them. My first job is to grab my trusty Harbour Freight drain thingy, because I'm lucky I have a ramp. Well, lucky, I don't know if it's lucky or not, I bought it. So anyway, that aside, time to undo this plug, start getting the goop dripping, but prior to that I will spray everything. So let me get that done and I'll be back. Now do note this front one here has a little bracket on it that covers the cables and covers a lever mechanism, I believe, but definitely the cables, and that's like a heat shield. I'm hoping I don't have to undo that little T whatever it is. We will see. If I do, I'll let you know what size it is. Now let's get draining. Hopefully this comes out on camera. The colour of that fluid is not cherry red. Yeah, sorry, just got dripped on by stuff. And I think I'm going to have an issue here. Why? Well, because this is not only the drain tube to a degree, it is the level tube, which means that I'm not going to be draining a lot out of this. I'm going to have to loosen the screws around the outside and then tilt it. Yeah, and there you go, she stopped. Shit. All right, I have no choice. That means this job's going to get bloody messy. All right, let me get on and do it. Okay, so this shield does have to come off, makes life easier. I can't tell you what size that Torx is because someone's fucked it up. Also, you're going to have to undo these two bolts and remove this bracket from the exhaust. That is so that when you put the oil pan back up, it's easier. Otherwise, you could fuck up the gasket. And for those of you that don't know, this is what the inside of your transmission looks like. This will now continue to drip overnight. I've got my pan here to catch some of it, but it's not a long rectangular catch thing, so it'll stay as it is, and I'll leave that overnight. My next task is to figure out how to get the car into neutral without starting the engine. And the only reason I say that is because obviously I have the transmission pan off. Now the filter comes out of that big ass hole up there and it just pulls off. The rubber ring just holds it up. I mean, there it is there, and that's the spout, and you need to lever it down at that point. You can hold it at this end, but you need to do the levering at that end. That way it comes out nice and easy. So that's the inside of my transmission, kind of brown fluid. I will leave it overnight, as I said, to continue dripping. And then in the morning, my plan is to move the vehicle, or move it so that I can turn the engine, so that I can drain the torque converter. I want to get that jack out of the way. So that's it for today. Not that you know, you're going to continue when the next video will come in and you won't even know, will you? So there you go. Right, those of you that aren't aware, this is the kit from Mercedes. There's your part number there. Okay, you can memorize that or freeze frame it. Let's see what we have inside. We should have a nice new filter. There we go, look at that, nicely wrapped. I'm going to leave that in the plastic bag until I need it. And do note there's a little clip here, that's, you push that up. Now with it you should also get the gas. I don't believe it. Maybe put it in the trunk. Sorry folks, I didn't realise that was just the filter. I would have thought filter, gasket and tube. Let me check. Okay, so I showed you a nice new filter. You should always get these bolts as well at the same time in case some of the others shear. I don't know part number, you'll have to ask them. And also the tube. This tube here, it just pulls off. Well, it does, believe me. It just pulls off and then you've got a nice new tube. And of course they give you a new seal for the drain plug. Now do note, in these, you have these magnets. They catch all the crap. Look at that. Yucky pucky, yucky, yucky. So now it's a matter of cleaning everything up. I'll be able to rest the new gasket on there once I've got this clean and dry. And obviously the magnets cleaned and put back in. Now do put them back in the same place. That's where they're meant to go. There's a reason for that, and I don't know what it is, but that's where they go. So put them back there. Oh, and this is the fluid. Mercedes-Benz automatic transmission fluid. Now, I know some people say, oh, you can just use ATF or blah, blah, blah. Yeah, you could. And it might be okay. I don't know. I'm not going to risk it. It's my wife's car. She wants it to last. Doesn't actually tell you on here, I don't believe. Tells you it's 1.5 US quarts. 1 litre. Because that's what the Germans use. They use the liters, yeah? Made in Germany, Deutschland, Stuttgart. Mercedes-Benz AG. AG, I believe, means limited. Believe that's what AG means. But it's... Oh, I can't think of what AG is now. No, I'm gonna have to look it up. Give me 1 second. Apparently, Aktengesellschaft, which is basically company. So Mercedes-Benz company, not limited. There you go. My German, I'm afraid, I've been slacking ever since I left Germany. I don't use German much, and I've forgotten most of what I learnt. Sorry, Udo. Okay, sorry, that was a private joke. Oh, it looks like you can peel this apart. I wonder if it tells me in English something. Whether it's all in Deutsch. Oh God, look at it. What the heck? Oh, it's in Arabic and French. Ugh. Oh dear, safety. UK. Darf nicht in der Hände von Kinder gelegen, which I think means keep it away from little brats. Yeah, I don't see why. Let them drink it. Might do them good. Certainly lubricate them. Oh dear. I love the way the German language gets a word and then puts all sorts of jams them all together. Sicherheitsdatenblatt. I think that means something about date. Sicherheit. Date, Blatt, yeah. Sicherheitsdatenblatt. Sorry, as I said, my German has got very old. And I do apologise for that, but what's your German like? Not you, Udo. That's cheating. All right, time to clean this shit up and get on with turning the engine and the torque converter so that I can drain that.